So earlier this week, they announced the Super Bowl halftime show. Are you familiar with who's doing it? You don't have to say anything. Just let me know that you know.
I'm
If you
nodding
know,
my
you
head.
know, you know.
I'm nodding my head.
Are you? All
I'm
right.
nodding my
So
head.
the NFL has tapped Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar to headline the Super Bowl halftime show. So hip hop is back in the NFL. I guess they're tired of putting out these old acts. They didn't want to bring the Eagles on and see
I mean,
their ass.
they were putting in pop acts like Bruno Mars and
Yeah, but after
stuff like
all the
that.
shit stopped after Janet
After
Jackson.
after the nip slip.
Yeah,
After the nip slip. They were
no,
just like, no more
I
hip
what
hop.
I like to call it was sexual assault by a white man.
So you're saying Justin sexually assaulted?
Were you watching the same show I was watching? I
That
know
was
I can't just
rehearsed.
go around and rip women's clothes off and then get off scot free, and then everybody hates the woman.
No one hated her. I don't think anybody hated her. Who hated her?
They were going to try to sue her.
I mean, that was a part of the
CBS.
whole
That changed
act.
the game. Like TV wasn't even the same after that.
It wasn't after that, and it was like, well, and I don't think I was even interested in like the halftime show. And it just popped on. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Popped on and popped out.
Popped on
Now
and
I
popped
remember
out.
because
And I was like, what
this
the
was
hell?
before HDTV. This was
Yeah,
still
this
looking
was
at
your
the box.
The box TV.
I was like, and I seen it, and I was like, I see what I thought I saw. And this was before like
You
you couldn't
DVR,
rewind it.
rewind it.
Yeah, you couldn't rewind it.
Nothing,
TiVo, I
yeah.
don't even think was out yet. So I was like, I think I saw what I thought I saw, but you couldn't know until the next day because that was when you had to wait a whole day to find out news.
I believe
even
it was
the
scripted.
internet was slow back then. It was definitely scripted, but it was
scripted.
Justin Timberlake got off scot-free. Nobody was dragging his ass. They were like Janet Jackson exposed herself. But I recall a white hand pulling that thing off. There was no wardrobe malfunction.
That was a tearaway jersey.
Yeah. I don't know how we got to that. But ever since then, except for Bruno Mars, Prince, Beyonce, I guess.
Beyonce.
They've been bringing out like old people. I think the next year after that, it was like U2. I think Rolling Stones got out there. They was all like 80.
I just hope
just old Stones. No, but fuck that. What do you think about these niggas?
That's what I'm saying. I just hope
Snoop Dogg. Are you excited?
I'm excited, but I just hope everybody shows up. I hope nothing goes wrong. I just, people. Well, I'm not doing it no more. This to me is Dre's versus. Oh, you want to verse me? Everybody during a Super Bowl halftime show, I put on. I got something to do with their music. Let's go. That's how I feel. I mean, it also has to do with Jay-Z has his hand in the NFL now, so it could be a little bit of that.
You want me to tell what this has to do with? This is the NFL calling checkmate on all y'all niggas. All y'all niggas. Oh, boycott the NFL. Kaepernick, let me buy the jersey. Let me wear the shirts. Nah, we ain't watching if he ain't playing. Blah, 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 blah. NFL said.
I mean, but Jay-Z has, I think Jay-Z had to have something to do with that.
Yeah. And what, nigga, they got Jay-Z. Jay-Z's trying to buy a team. And what did Jay-Z say last year? He was like, I think the kneeling is over. I think it's time to stop kneeling and all that shit. They was in Jay-Z. Jay-Z has business investments that he's trying to get done. You can't trust the nigga who's trying to do business. The nigga watch Squid Game. What I'm saying is all y'all, we ain't watching the NFL last year.
Well, wait, I never said that. I never said I was not.
You were always like, nah. Kaepernick, fuck that nigga. He was a 49er anyway.
Well, he was a 49er. I mean, we did.
But he was out. Not when he wasn't though. But when he wasn't, he was the symbol. He was our guy.
It was never, to me. It was never fuck Kaepernick. It was never fuck the NFL. It's let these players do what they want to do. And
at all y'all forgetting all that shit just because they're dangling Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and shit.
No, the NFL.
No, because what was it? They couldn't have pulled this shit off last year. Not when they was doing the end racism shit in the end zone, and they were
But you also
having
have to remember
the black national anthem and shit before the game, and people were
they
like,
had that
"Nah,
this year too. They did that this year too.
yeah, y'all
But
don't care anymore. We don't care
what we don't
anymore." And when I say
what do you
y'all, I'm
mean?
saying me too.
No.
Well, they got my ass too.
I've never been, oh, let's boycott the NFL. What? I
I
mean,
know
come
some
on
people
now.
that were like, I ain't watching. I ain't watching. I know some
You
people.
you can't boycott the
And
NFL.
nothing
It's the
changed for them
biggest.
to be like, nah, fuck it, we'll do it now. NFL ain't did nothing to help any of that out. They just said, fuck it, NFL's king is too big to fail. I'm watching.
Exactly.
And this is them dancing in the end zone. Like if
So
if
they
if
doing
the
the icky
referee was
shuffle
out
in
there,
the end
they
zone.
would get a penalty for fucking taunting right now. All y'all niggas.
Nah, I never said I was boycotting NFL. So all y'all niggas. Nah, I'm not. I never said I would boycott the NFL. Never.
Do you believe Colin Kaepernick got blackballed?
Yes, I do believe that.
Did you feel a certain way about that?
I believe that he deserves a spot in the NFL. I do believe that. I mean, you bring back people that have no business playing quarterback in the NFL. But then Colin kind of blew that shit up in his face when he had that
That
NFL
was
tryout.
scripted too.
You think
They had an NFL tryout on Saturday, the night before the NFL plays. No scouts were going to that shit.
why
It
would
was bullshit.
okay, so you saying no scouts were going to that, but that's their job to scout. Your
Not
job is
on a Saturday before a football game.
but who are they scouting on the football? Who are they supposed to be
Nobody's
scouting?
scouting on Saturday nights before football during football season before a football
Well,
game.
a
That don't
couple people
happen.
went. A couple people went, but
It was
I feel like
bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna call you Sergeant A. Smith. Because you spinning it like he was spinning it.
I'm
Oh,
not spinning it like
Colin
that.
doesn't want to play. If you wanted to play
No,
football, you
no,
would have
no,
your
no,
ass out there playing
no, no,
football.
no, 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 no.
He wants to
I'm
be a
not.
martyr. You
Not,
Sergeant A. Smith.
I'm not Sergeant A.
This is
Smith.
blasphemous.
But no, because Stephen A. was basically saying, "Oh, I put this together, and he was supposed to do this X, Y, and Z."
It
Bro,
was a setup just to.
hey,
It
hey,
was never in good faith. They
I still
never.
believe. I still believe that Colin needs a spot, and it should have a spot
Nah,
in the
that ship has
NFL on the
failed.
NFL team.
Sailed. That's not
I under
happening. My point being that we was all with him. We was all with the movement, and then I'm telling
hey,
you,
they say here.
what was it? 2 years ago, niggas was like, I wouldn't do the fucking Super Bowl. I wouldn't play that shit. A lot of people,
Who?
Jay-Z wouldn't. He said he wouldn't until he got in bed with him because he's trying to get a team. Don't trust niggas doing business.
I still this is Dre's
I'm
versus.
just
I
saying the
don't care.
NFL won. That's all I'm saying. I'm not
I
saying
mean,
people are wrong for giving for joining in. I'm just saying the NFL high stepped its way to the end zone while waving back at niggas and then taunted them all the way in the end zone. Did a whole dance, a whole TikTok dance,
they
a
need
whole
a
routine.
flag. They need a
Then
flag.
they went to the other end zone and did all the pictures and all that shit.
Hey, shout out to the NFL
Are you
for always
excited for
being one
this?
up.
They got what, 12 minutes? 12 minutes to or 15 minutes to go crazy with a little
to go
concert?
to go crazy.
Yeah,
No, I
you're gonna get the
mean,
Mary J.
think it's
Blige.
what's like 30 minutes.
Nah,
It
nah,
should be
nah,
like
nah,
30
nah.
minutes.
You only get 15 minutes. Halftime might be that total, but you got to factor in they have to set up the shit. They have to
Yeah,
have the commercials and things. So the actual performances be only
probably like
15
12
minutes.
minutes. Yeah, like 15, 12 minutes.
So
But yeah,
everybody's
shout
gonna get
out.
their little time to shine. I could see
Shout out.
everybody on that stage except for Eminem. Like I don't need to see
Why can't you see Eminem? Why can't you, what has Eminem done to you?
nothing.
What do you
I'm
have
just
against Eminem?
I don't have anything against him. He just well, he did say that shit about black people back in the day. And people sweep that shit under the rug when he was talking about that black girl and calling her all kinds of racist names.
I
Do
don't.
your Googles. I'm not
I
gonna
gotta.
say them on here.
I guess I gotta Google that because I.
Yeah, the source, Benzino exposed them years ago when they were going through their little beef.
Oh, that's why they was
So,
beefing. Okay.
yeah, but
Thought
it's
they were going.
really him saying this shit. So that all in all, I've never been like a huge Eminem fan. I've acknowledged his talent. I've never been one of the Eminem's top 5 guys. No,
I don't see
no,
Eminem
no,
being
no.
the top 5 rapper.
And then his last shit, all this new shit that's coming out is whack as fuck to me. I don't need to hear none of it. I'm good.
It's a 50-year-old rapper now, right?
Nah, it ain't even about that. It's just the flow. The flow. I just don't like the flow. I'll listen to Jay-Z rapping. That nigga's all the shit.
Yeah, but it's the same flow as with Eminem. I get what you're saying. It's the same what he's brought before. I get it.
Yeah,
No, I
or
understand.
it's that
But
angry flow. I don't need to hear that shit.
you don't need to hear Marshall.
You can't be if you look. All right,
You can't be an
disgruntled
angry MC.
angry white boy was different than angry old white man. When I think angry old white man, I think Trump supporter. Those are the only angry white men I despise them. So I don't even want to hear from angry old white men. Because
Right.
angry
No.
old white men are usually angry about some shit about black people.
How can he? Okay, you know what? I don't know. What is Eminem angry about?
What are Karens angry about?
They're angry about the dumbest shit.
Exactly.
They the dumb.
That's why I don't like angry. I don't want
the-
anybody to be angry. I
Nah,
want everybody to be Ted
happy.
fucking Lasso. Be Ted Lasso. Have you seen that show yet?
No, I haven't seen that show. I don't watch Apple.
You ain't gonna take the vibe that I'm throwing y'all on something that will affect your life on the inside, make you feel better about yourself, and it deals with mental health. And we all know somebody that's got something going on. We've all got something going on. I don't know. Ted Lasso show just makes me feel good inside.
It make it on the inside, so
It's a
I'm
fucking great show.
I'm gonna get on the Ted Lasso train.
You ain't even watched Squid Games. Nobody believes you. God damn.
Okay, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get on the Ted Lasso train. I'm gonna check out an episode. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
My guy. All right, so we're excited.
I'm excited.
We're eating up the NFL right now. I mean, my Cowboys are good. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't wait to Thanksgiving, boy. I can't wait to Thanksgiving.
But I think we've let it ourselves down with this one. If we was really about that shit, because man, when we see us getting done wrong, we need to stick together and be like, man, fuck that shit. And the only way to create change is to really be about that shit. When you be like, nah, we ain't fucking with y'all until y'all get right. And we don't do that. We ain't fucking with y'all until we either forget about it or you do something to appease something that we like. Be it your team being good, Super Bowl halftime. I'm telling you that this shit is calculated.
The NFL is the NFL.
NFL wins again.
NFL always gonna win.
Shit's in your mom's mouth. He does. So goddamn Roger Goodell.
Damn, he said just take the big pooper right in the mouth, huh?
There you go.
That's crazy. That's crazy.